These cocky street fighters thought they were the kings of the streets, confidently challenging pro fighters to a fight.
I'm not playing with you, my boy.
But they forgot one thing. Pros are people who've spent years learning how to break people, turning into real killing machines. Sit back and get comfortable, because you're about to see these seasoned fighters brutally punish these arrogant upstarts. This ordinary bald guy, having watched too many action movies, thought he was a Shaolin master and challenged an MMA fighter to a sparring match. The pro fighter toyed with the fool as if he was a child, delivering a much-needed lesson. Then the kickboxer found the switch in his victim's jaw and deactivated the poor guy.
Side kick. Oh, and we're done. Oh, and we're done.
This cocky alcoholic stood in the middle of the bar aisle, blocking the way for everyone. Joe Schilling, a pro fighter who knocks out anyone who gets in his way, was one of the bystanders. But the brazen man, instead of apologizing, insulted the calm fighter. Schilling brutally smashed the idiot's head with a sledgehammer, having done more than any alcohol recovery center ever could.
You good?
Bradley Martin is the perfect example of the dumb jock stereotype. On his podcast, he confidently claims that his muscles could defeat masters like Nate Diaz and Devin Haney in a street fight.
You can beat me in a street fight?
Huh?
You think you beat me in a street fight?
But even in a street fight,
I'd beat the out of you in a street fight.
But there was a jiu-jitsu master who accepted the challenge from the cocky jock and showed that muscles don't play any role in a bout. This dumbass blogger Alfredo loves pulling insane pranks on random people in the street.
It's right there.
But as soon as he encounters tough guys, he immediately resorts to cowardly running away.
gang. What's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? What's good with you, bro?
The latest victim of the dumb YouTuber was the youngest UFC fighter, Raul Rosas. The blogger, turning on his camera, started shamelessly interrupting Rosas' training.
I'm not playing with you, my boy. Why getting mad, homie?
Acting as the gym owner, Alfredo kicked the Mexican off the treadmill. In addition, the brazen prankster took away his sports equipment in front of Rosas' team.
Hey.
Let me.
Bro, using it, bro. You're really testing our patience, dog.
I just wanted to use the study.
Raul couldn't stand all this mockery and gave the YouTuber his first warning.
Like, you think we're funny or something, bro?
What do you mean?
Yo, get outside, bro.
I'm here for the boxing.
Yeah, bro.
But suddenly, the prankster continued his toxic remarks and signed his own death warrant.
Hey, you hit like a bitch, homie.
Rosas couldn't stop his rage and almost sent the prankster to Santa Muerte, making it clear that he was not a joke.
Hey, it's a video. It's a video, bro. It's a video.
In this footage, the overconfident jock messed up with a professional jiu-jitsu coach. First, this muscular fool attacked the old coach in order to assert himself. The master effortlessly silenced the rascal with a combo of disciplinary slaps, then shamefully kicked the fake fighter out of the gym.
Who's the master? You are. Yeah, say it. Say it loud.
The next day, the bodybuilder from Walmart returned to his tormentor and extended a hand, but at the last moment, he tried to take revenge with a cheap shot like a sneaky rat. The coach didn't tolerate the idiot's insolent antics and gave him the taste of slapping again. After that, the master's student came to his defense and choked the idiot, sending him straight to dreamland.
Fight worse than a girl.
But the master, showing mercy, brought the scoundrel back to his senses. It seems the jock has a fetish for sadomasochism, and after receiving a beating for the 4th time, the fool finally calmed down.
I'm gonna call 911.
Joe Rogan is a legendary UFC commentator with a vast legacy. Moreover, he stays in peak physical condition and is highly proficient in Taekwondo and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Joe Rogan!
But this random guy provoked and arrogantly mocked the commentator, thinking Joe could only run his mouth.
Crazy. Thank you, dude. Oh, exactly. Touch me again, and I'm gonna choke you out on camera.
Rogan gave the idiot a warning, but seeing that he was hopeless, he quickly delivered a dose of discipline with his educational choke.
For a reason. You came here to kick my ass. You came here to kick your coach's ass. Let's go.
This furious coach was enraged by his own student, who, after attending a few training sessions, started thinking of himself like Statham. But this was not one of those cases where the student surpassed the teacher. If Muhammad Ali had seen the rascal in the ring, he would have turned in his grave. Eventually, after allowing the fool to have his moment, the coach hammered into the bald guy not just a boxing lesson, but a lesson in respect.
Come on, let's work. Let's fucking work. Come on, let's work. Street attitude is gonna get tripping the boxing gym. Alright? Can't just come up to a boxing gym and want to fucking challenge the coach.
Sean Strickland is a former UFC champion and just a tough guy who is dangerous to mess with. But the internet troll was undeterred, relentlessly pissing off the fighter with his comments.
Come on, you fucking pussy!
In the end, Strickland fiercely showed the keyboard warrior that stepping into the cage was far more challenging than playing a fighting game on a console.
Fucking throw that bitch! Let that bitch go! Play home, get the f*** out, let's go. Let's go. Give my respect. I don't need money, bro. That was all work. Thank you.
Merab Dvalishvili is a UFC champion whom Dana White considers the dumbest fighter. But the only thing dumber than him might be the fan who managed to provoke the champion. For this, Merab publicly humiliated the fool, nearly causing him to wet his pants. This out-of-control Neanderthal behaved arrogantly in the store, but when the caped man made a remark to the jerk, the primate's mind was blown. But the caped man turned out to be an MMA fighter and instantly knocked out the lowlife, giving everyone peace in the store. Andrew Tate is one of the most controversial people on the internet, who has gone from destroying opponents in the ring to destroying women in debates. Naturally, such a figure has an army of haters, and one of them challenged the former kickboxer to a fight, confirming his lack of intelligence. In the end, Tate thoroughly beat the fool and left him no chance of survival, turning the hater into a laughingstock. Matt Serra is the former UFC champion who first defeated the legendary Georges St. Pierre. Years after his retirement, the UFC legend was having a quiet vacation at a restaurant until his peace was disturbed by a drunken jerk who started a circus in the cafe. The UFC veteran recalled the old days and, using his elite grappling skills, quickly pacified the jerk.
Oh yeah, that's right!
Rukia Anpo, a true kickboxing samurai who doesn't just fight, he turns every match into a masterpiece. But these street fighters doubted Anpo's skills and wanted to prove his artworks were nothing but a setup. Right from the start, Rukia quickly took aim and began to blast the chubby one. Then he served the fat guy a Michelin star dessert. Yet this cholesterol-filled warehouse somehow got back up. Maybe his calorie reserves gave him strength. But the samurai then served him a deadly buffet of hard punches and lightning-fast kicks. Sean Strickland, the toughest, most ruthless UFC champ who makes anyone answer for their words. At one of the tournaments, this arrogant punk publicly humiliated the champ by challenging him.
Hey, what do you do?
I do train. I do some boxing.
Influencer?
So I don't like that term.
What are you?
I'm a guy, man. What are you?
MMA fighter.
Sean agreed, ready to test the rascal's skills. Seeing he was just a showboater, Strickland began the monologue of pain. Destroying him with his fists, eventually knocking all the nonsense out of the idiot. Andrei Arlovsky, this true UFC legend, nicknamed the Pitbull, was an absolute beast in the octagon.
Oh, good right hand by Arlovsky and a knee. And this fight is close to being over.
Arlovsky took part in MTV's Bully Beatdown, and his opponent was a young street punk.
I got him. I mean, the scrawny, they really just stand there and get in my way, you know? That's all natural for me. I mean, I'm a beast by nature, so I'm just gonna walk in there and then just knock this dude out. Really, I don't think I do too much training.
Before the fight even started, the kid was mocking the legend, but the pro stayed calm. Once the fight began, the pro, as if he were a diet, delivered horrifying punishment to the chubby kid. Then he carried out an express delivery of Street Fighter's body onto the canvas and ended the fight with a deadly combo, leaving the punk with zero chance. This gang of cocky street fighters clearly lost the sense of fear. They barged into the gym of MMA monster Blake Builder and boldly challenged him to a fight. The first idiot was quickly taught a lesson in real boxing by the pro. Next, this lesbian wannabe came, but it didn't last long either. And for dessert, Builder got their main asshole. One hit was enough for Builder to knock the arrogant street fighter down like a house of cards.
I'm done. I'm over this.
Not accepting defeat on his feet, the wannabe gangster tried to settle the score on the ground. But Blake showed him exactly why you don't challenge a UFC fighter. And this beer-loving Nate Diaz thought his words could hit harder than his fists. But from the start, the pro fighter showed him that the ring has its own rules. Then he sent bald Peter Griffin's fat ass to wipe the canvas. And served him a lunch of punches. Finally, the pro wrapped his snake-like arms around the street fighter's neck and put him to eternal sleep. This arrogant guy is Dennis Frimpong, who got so full of himself, he publicly challenged the nightmare of Tapuria, Paddy Pimblett.
Pimblett, yeah, Paddy the Sausage Pimblett, who is a top 15 lightweight, concerning himself with the career of people who have less than 5 professional fights.
Pimblett wasn't about to tolerate such audacity and invited the amateur to his gym to clearly show the huge skill gap. Right from the start, Paddy played ping pong with Frimpong's jaw. But then he slammed him onto the cutting block and gave him hell on earth.
Look at the balls and offers to your life.
Finally, catching his back, Paddy forced the punk to surrender cowardly. In the end, Paddy showed the scumbag who's daddy. This enraged fighter is Chris Curtis.
Bro, put your glove on the ring.
He was mad because some idiot burst into his gym, claiming a 200-0 street fight record.
What's the story on this guy, Sean?
He hit the coach and said he had like 200 street fights and like he's gonna fuck a lot of guys up. And
Chris decided to test his words right in the arena. On the ring, he gave the chubby idiot a full cardio session, almost making him drop a few kilos. Then the pro fighter taught the unstoppable Porker some respect. In the end, Chris's fists revealed the street fighter's true colors. And this fake Yakuza boldly stormed a boxing gym. He challenged a chubby opponent, thinking his extra weight was a weakness, but that was a fatal mistake. From the start, the fat guy delivered his punch sentence. Then the upstart, probably confusing the ring for a bed, tried to rip the pro fighter's clothes. The chubby fighter taught him lessons in etiquette and respect. Finally, he crushed all the fake Yakuza's confidence. Let's take a look at this idiot who thought the Iron Mike had rusted with age and believed he could mock a legend. But he quickly regretted it.
I was talking to Mike Tyson, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Mike Tyson.
Hey, Mike, come on. Let's go stop that.
We just got beat up by Mike Tyson. Turn that way. Yeah, he got f***ed up.
This is I Show Speed, the streamer and showman who rose to fame with his eccentric antics. On top of that, he constantly shows disrespect to others.
Yeah, you give me the fight. I mean, my skill level is better. I never back down, man.
damn.
Hey, underarms closed. Hey. Just jumped over Messi.
He arrogantly claimed,
Nobody can beat me here in boxing.
Nobody can beat me here in boxing. Okay.
but UFC veteran Dan Hooker was close by, eager to put his speed to the test.
Hey, we're getting for the fist.
All right, man, let's get this right, man. Come on, let's go.
Right from the start, Hooker's hooks gave Speed a masterclass in speedy falling. They called him Speed, but in the cage, he was slow.
You are riding! You are riding, huh?
Dan enjoyed every second of teaching this cocky fool a painful lesson until the very end of the fight.
Oh, shit.
This piece of trash hits the gym, offering friendly sparring sessions to regular folks. The moment they agree, this sneaky rat starts brutally attacking them. And that's probably why Charlie Zelenov, full of overconfidence, called out Deontay Wilder for a fight.
Deontay Wilder, paid professional actor. If I hit you with my power, you spit your gum short out and you spit every single tooth out, motherfucker. You're a bum. Let's meet up right now. Come to LA, I'm your champion. You're a bum. You're a joke.
But right from the start, Deontay sent him running into a life of chasing cheese. And with that, he sent the parasite's ass to the canvas, turning the cocky rat into a scared little chicken.
Get up. You about to make me mad now. Get up. Get up.
This blogger, full of himself, messaged the former UFC champion, challenging him to an MMA sparring session.
I'll see you tomorrow. Showing up, 245 like you asked.
Sean Strickland, shocked by the arrogance, showed up to teach the idiot a lesson.
I don't know this motherfucker. You apparently do know me, dude, because you've been hitting me up for months to spar.
The moment the fight started, the dumb blogger finally realized he had trapped himself in a cage with a real predator. Sean gleamed like a dark reaper, ready to claim his soul. Sean turned the cocky jerk into a terrified little girl.
That definitely hurt, but it's fine. Are you elbowing him? Okay.
You gotta quit.
Punch him!
Okay, good.
Yes, man! He knows nothing! I see!
Okay. I can't have elbows, bro.
I'm done.
And now, you're looking at the winner of the Dumbest Person on the Planet award because he dared to challenge the best boxer of this century. From the very beginning, Floyd was annoyed by this dumbass jerk. And with just his aura, he completely crushed the idiot's spirit. Then, activating his Muhammad Ali mode, Floyd floated around the ring like a butterfly and stung like a bee. He proved that anyone who dares to challenge a living legend will face punishment and humiliation. Meet Alfredo, the idiot blogger who loves pulling insane pranks on ordinary people.
It's right there, bro. Hey, what's up, my boy?
Say what?
Let me know what's up, my boy. Hey, chill. Hey, it's a video.
What's good with you, bro?
And the latest victim of this stupid YouTuber is none other than young UFC fighter Raul Rosas. This arrogant jerk loved trash-talking everyone, but this time, he messed with the wrong guy. He must have been born under a lucky star because Michel Rodriguez, a professional boxer, showed incredible patience and spared this dumb football fan.
Vuelve a sacudir con la derecha y se va la lona el argentino.
What do you think Tyson would have done in this situation? Guys, today you found out that no matter how crazy you are, never forget that one punch from a pro fighter can send you straight to the afterlife. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.